Hey guys, my name is Lina Narashdi and I'll be talking today about psoriasis and my psoriasis journey. First of all, let me explain what's the psoriasis. Psoriasis is it's a skin condition which comes from, it's like part of autoimmune disease, which your immune system is attacking your own organs, your own body. So basically what I have right now is I have skin psoriasis or nail psoriasis. It's where my immune system is attacking my skin and my nail. So let me give you a history of my psoriasis journey. First, when I was in US, it was like my third year in US. I used to study abroad. On my third year, I noticed that they have skin patches in my elbow, which turns dark, which was like, it was really dark. And I thought that it's like a skin rash or something. You know, sometimes occasionally you get skin rash here and there. So I did not pay much attention to it because it didn't stay for long. It comes and goes. And then when I came back home, which is 1 year after the skin patch problem, my toenail started turning brown and it came off. And I thought maybe I dropped something. You know, sometimes when you drop like heavy thing in your nail and it bruises and it changes color and it peels off. So that's what I thought, and I was like surprised because I don't remember dropping anything in my toe. But then I was like, maybe I dropped something in my toe. I was like rushing, I did not feel it, and that's why my toenail is peeling off. Shortly after that, my fingers skin, the skin around my nails started really peeling really badly, and it was really dry. And I was like, what's going on? And it wasn't, and you know, whenever you get any sort of disease or anything wrong with your body, you wouldn't go to the doctor right away. You'll be like, it's gonna go away. So I stayed like 1 week, 2 weeks, and it's still there, and it's getting worse and worse. So I went to the doctor and he told me that I have a psoriasis. And to be honest, he wasn't very useful other than giving me my diagnosis, and he was like, you just have psoriasis. And he did my blood check and everything was good. He checked my thyroid, he checked my vitamin deficiencies and all that. And he told me basically to take vitamin D. And I was kind of surprised because I told him why I was surprised, because I take vitamin D supplements every day before going to the doctor, and I thought maybe I have a deficiency. I asked him, do I have a deficiency? And he was like, no, it makes your symptoms better, it's really good for your skin, blah blah. And I was like, fine. So I did not take the only prescription he gave me was for vitamin D, which I did not take because I already have at home. So my poor knowledge in these stuff, I thought psoriasis was like a disease that would go away in a couple of days, like something you take antibiotic or stuff. So I thought it's like something deficient or it's like a change in weather whatsoever. But once a couple of days passed, and I was like, let me do more research. And I was like, oh, it's an autoimmune disease, so it's something from inside of my body that's reacting and shows in my skin. That's when I was like, I have to do something about it. But then I wasn't very serious until the skin around my fingers started peeling, and it was really painful because some of my fingers started cracking and bleeding. And you know, as Arabs, we eat with our hands. So whenever I eat something that has lemon, I touch anything that has lemon or salt, my fingers would burn. It was like inconvenient, and my nails was because I like to grow my nails, and it was really painful to grow my nails because whenever I use any open a can or anything with my nails, it's a painful experience. At that point, once they start bleeding and I get painful experience, I was like, no, I have to do something better about it. So that's when I read more and I did more research about this psoriasis, about autoimmune and psoriasis and leaky gut. When I did my research, most of the articles that I've read and most of the YouTube videos that I've seen from doctors who are specialized in this thing, most of them say that the autoimmune disease comes from leaky gut. So when you have, let me explain real quick what's leaky. In our stomach, we really have a thin layer which protects us. It works as a drain, which takes the nutrients. When you eat, it takes the nutrients from your stomach and transports it to your blood. So what's leaky gut is that thin layer has holes in it. So now all the things that shouldn't be absorbed and go to your blood goes there. So for example, like gluten and dairy, when it passes through this wall, it has like autoimmune reaction. It's like, because your body is not used to gluten, because gluten and dairy has like certain, it's like a protein where it's shaped weirdly in the blood. So your immune system start attacking gluten and dairy, which results in this reaction, like your skin patches, skin psoriasis, nail psoriasis, whatsoever. So it appears on your skin. So whatever, that's why a lot of people say all the disease comes from your gut. Like your gut is like the base of everything. So a lot of, like, I did my research, and a lot of people said when you heal a lot of people, when I read a lot of article results, says that when you heal your gut, that's when you heal your autoimmune disease. And there's a lot of people who tried this, and they tried following certain diets. A lot of people who tried going vegan. There's a lot of people who tried to go vegetarian. There's a lot of people who have tried to go gluten and dairy free. So people have figured out how to change their diet, and it's basically changed their health. But in my part, I'm gonna talk based on my experience. I've seen like a lot of people talk about like skin psoriasis, and specifically they stopped having gluten and dairy. So that's what I did. I started my gluten and dairy free diet. So before I go through what I did to heal my psoriasis and what I did in my journey, there's two parts in this video. One is talking about diet, and the second one is talking about supplements. First of all, when you start, before I go ahead with this topic, let me just give you a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not very expert in this thing. This is purely from my experience, and I just wanted you guys to know more about it. And maybe if you're suffering from the same thing that I'm suffering with, I might help you out with something. So for the diet part, when I did my research, most of the people who stopped dairy and gluten have seen a lot of big results in their skin, like their autoimmune disease became better. So that's what I did. I stopped eating gluten and dairy. Now I've been 5 months gluten and dairy free, and it's been, for the first 2 weeks, I did not notice an improvement, but I noticed that my psoriasis stopped getting worse. So my psoriasis was getting worse, but once I started gluten and dairy free, my psoriasis, for the first 2 weeks, my psoriasis stopped getting worse. So I felt like at that point, I was like, I'm on the right track. And on the fourth and the fifth week, first month, after the first month passed, that's when I noticed like, okay, my psoriasis is healing, because it started to heal my like most of my, like some fingers, the peeling stopped, my fingers stopped coming out. So I was like, yeah, that's perfect. So I kept going with this gluten and dairy free for 5 months now, and it's getting better and better. Even a lot of people told me like my skin looks more glowing, I feel better about myself, I don't have bloating and like digestion issue. Sometimes I have gases here and there, and I would have some bloating, like when I wake up in the morning, my stomach is bloating and stuff. But now all that stopped. So now let's go to the supplement part. So the supplement, let me talk to you about the fifth month. So this month I'm completing 5 months of gluten and dairy free. So on my 5th month, this finger, all my fingers healed except this finger specifically. It was really bad. It's like, it's not healing. It's not really bad, but it's not healing perfectly as much as the other fingers. Other fingers are perfectly healed except this finger, where my nail is like halfway there. So it's wanna come off, but it's like slower than before. And I was like, so I'm trying to eat perfectly. I'm even more strict than before because I'm getting used to the gluten dairy free diet. So I was like wondering what's going on. And I've watched a lot of video about supplements, like the supplements that you take to heal the leaky gut. But for some reason, I'm really bad. I just ignored that part. I was like, oh, no, I'm gonna do the gluten dairy free. I'm not gonna bother. To be honest, I don't like taking medications or taking anything that's unnatural in general. I prefer everything natural way. So that's why I was looking for a healthier solution and more natural solution to heal my psoriasis rather than unnatural. So that's why I was trying to avoid supplements. But then I was like, maybe let me give it a try. Like it shouldn't be that bad. Anyways, so from the beginning, I started taking these two, which is first thing, Ultra Mega Green Multivitamin. I take this multivitamin since years now, and it's doing very good because my nails was really like weak and it used to like break easily. But once I took this, it's really good for your hair and your skin. So I take this because why do I mention it in psoriasis video? Because it has vitamin D. So vitamin D is very crucial for autoimmune disease. When you take it, a lot of people reportedly, when they take vitamin D supplements, their psoriasis gets better. So if you don't want to take multivitamin, you can take vitamin D, but I prefer to take this because like it's all in one. I don't want to like take a million gazillion pills to just do the purpose. The second thing that I've been doing for a long time is like taking fish oil. Any healthy oil is really good for your skin, for your joint. For a lot of, it's very useful even for autoimmune disease. A lot of doctors have mentioned that you should take this if you want to heal your gut. Okay, now the two supplements that I started implementing this month, which I saw a big difference. As I told you, this finger I had really issue with this finger, which was like healing very slowly, and all the fingers were healed except this finger. So I started taking this supplement, and I can swear by these supplements. Like they changed, like since the first week of taking these supplements, this finger healed completely. So the first supplement that I'm going to talk about is collagen. So I take this marine collagen. I think there's like a lot of type of collagen. There's vegan collagen, there's beef collagen, but I take the marine one. To be honest, I don't really focus a lot on the brand or the type of collagen. As long as it's a collagen, then for me it's good to go. But do your research. The other thing that I saw like it helped a lot with my psoriasis, it's glutamine. Don't do the same mistake that I did. So the first time, like I think on my 3rd month of the gluten dairy-free diet, I decided to buy like glutamine pills because I hate powder because you have to mix it with other stuff. It's just another chore to do. And I was like, I'm gonna take pills. But I'm good at math, but for some reason I don't know why I calculated that wrong. That was a stupid decision anyway. So I bought glutamine in pills, but each pill was like 10 milligrams, and I had to take 10 grams a day. So imagine I had to take 10 pills of that glutamine, and it was like, who's crazy gonna take 10 pills a day? And I finally decided to buy the powder form. To heal your leaky gut, you're supposed to take like 10 grams a day. So I take 5 grams morning and 5 grams at night. I do prefer, like I got this unflavored, so that way I can mix it up with juice, or I can mix it up with my smoothie. So I take 5 milligrams morning, 5 milligrams at night. And to be honest, these two supplements has been like the best thing that ever happened to me this month. It healed my stubborn finger, finally. There are other supplements that I haven't mentioned in this video, which are digestive enzyme and HCl, and also bone broth. I haven't mentioned because I don't have it with me, and it's really it's like struggle for me to find it in the store here in Oman. However, you can find it online, you can find it in other like supplement store. HCl, digestive enzymes, and as well as bone broth. So you can make a bone broth at home, but it's more convenient for you to find like a powder form of the bone broth at the supplement store. That way you can mix it with your soup or your hot food. There's I think 2 types of bone broth. The one that you can mix it with hot food, and there's the ones that you can mix it with a smoothie whatsoever. So that's really good because it's full of collagen and full of the useful nutrients that can help build that thin wall in your stomach and help solve your leaky gut issues and autoimmune disease issues as well. And I think that's about it. I can link some couple of videos that have more useful information about how to heal your leaky gut, how to heal your autoimmune disease, link down below. And if you like more of these videos about psoriasis or gluten and dairy-free diet, just comment below and tell me what do you think, or what do you want to, if you have any questions, just let me know. And if you like this video, or if you thought this video is useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll have more videos uploaded. And thank you for watching.